Welcome, artists! I'm so excited to bring you part 3 of our Jen Stark inspired drip drawing series, where we continue to explore color theory. This video, we will examine complementary colors and the dynamics behind these bold color pairings, which aren't just a trick of the creative imagination, but more science at play. The materials you'll need are white paper, pencil and eraser, black Sharpie, markers in a complementary color scheme, and scissors. Now let's learn a little bit about the talented and colorful artist who inspired this, Jen Stark. Stark was born in Miami, Florida in 1983 and studied at the Maryland Institute College of Art, graduating in 2005. She now works and resides in Los Angeles, California, where she continues to explore the gravitational pull she has always felt toward color with dizzying, psychedelic installations, 3D optic sculptures, and repetitive murals dripping color and trippy pattern paintings. Some of her prominent commissions range from Facebook's headquarters, Miami International Airport, the music set of Miley Cyrus's MTV Video Awards, and Demi Lovato's Los Angeles home. In recent years, Stark has collaborated with companies like Google, Vans, and Smashbox, cultivating a recognizable aesthetic that relies on science, color, and emotion. Jen is driven by her interest in nature, evolution, infinity, fractals, topographies, and sacred geometry, using materials including paper, wood, metal, glass, and paint. Stark strives to make her work that balances on a razor's edge of optical illusion. She said, "My fascination with nature is deeply connected to the underlying mathematics of the universe, such as fractal imagery found in everything from tree branches to the crest of a wave and the shape of the galaxies." Jen is also inspired by color theory and how different colors react to each other. The mystery of rainbows and light spectrums. She is quoted as saying, "I love how color can influence emotion and patterns that it can create, and the tricks it can play on the eye." As her career has evolved, and so has technology, her practices of creating have also evolved. She's always been interested in pushing boundaries and capacities of her own expression. She's learned how to apply what she knows in the two-dimensional and three-dimensional art world to digital work, including NFTs. Jen's work is incredibly captivating, and she believes art is for everyone. She's quoted as saying, "I'd like people to feel joy when experiencing my work, and I hope it inspires people to pursue their own passions in life." We began our color theory journey learning about the color wheel, in particular the rainbows, or Roy Jabib, our primaries and secondaries, and now we're moving on to our complements. Complementary colors are found opposite each other on the color wheel. Basically, complementary colors consist of a single primary color and one secondary color. Complementary colors are purple and yellow, green and red, and orange and blue. Complementary colors create what is known as simultaneous contrast, a natural optical illusion where if you put two complementary colors next to one another, both colors look brighter and even appear to vibrate. The opposition that complementary colors create becomes useful when we want something to really jump out at the viewer. Artists and designers use complementary colors in logo designs, movies, sports, and more. But keep in mind, the combination of red and green can be problematic for people who are colorblind. Artists like Vincent van Gogh and Claude Monet were especially fond of using complementary colors in their works of art. So why are complementary colors so pleasing to the eye? Well, that's because of different types of photoreceptor cells, which contribute to color vision, perceive different types of light in the color spectrum. To begin, we're going to draw a series of dripping lines in 3 sections for each of our complementary color schemes. You're going to just sort of divide your paper in half, one at the left side and one on the right side. Just drawing your organic wavy lines going up and down, up and down. Now we're going to draw our third one in the middle of those two that we just drew. Again, just organic wavy lines to look like beautiful drips going up and down your paper. Now underneath the 3 sections we just drew, we're going to draw 2 smaller sections, one on the left and one on the right. Again, just creating these beautiful movement drippy lines. Now it's time to trace those beautiful dripping lines with your black Sharpie. Next, grab your eraser and erase any pencil lines showing through. Next, you're going to just repeat these lines over and over, mimicking the lines that you just drew. So it's this rhythmic pattern of just copying the lines that you just drew over and over again as you fill in each section of your drawing. Take your time and focus on your craftsmanship. Next, we want each section to stand out on its own. In order to do this, we need to trace our lines that we already drew with our Sharpie over again in about 2 or 3 layers. We want these to be much more bold and dynamic, making them stand out as individual little sections. Now that we've thickened up our sections, it's now time to trace each individual line, creating this beautiful illusion of movement in our drawing. Before we start to color, let's grab our eraser and erase all of our pencil lines. Next, arrange your markers in the complementary color pairs that they belong in, of purple and yellow, red and green, and blue and orange. As the artist, you can decide which color pair you would like to start with. I'm going to start in my first section with my purple and yellow. In my next section, I'm going to show off the pair of complementary colors, red and green. You can follow along with me, or you can do blue and orange. As the artist, your selection of colors in each section is up to you. In my last section, I'm going to use the complementary colors of blue and orange. Again, take your time coloring, focus on your craftsmanship, and creating this beautiful complementary color Jen Stark inspired drawing. Now, to make our complementary colors really pop out above, we are coloring in our bottom two sections with black. You're going to alternate each section using white first, then black, then white, and then black, and so on. This creates a beautiful contrast and again emphasizes our complementary colors up above. Next, it's time to cut out our beautiful drip drawing. Take your time going on and around that outer edge. It's better to leave a little extra white that we can fix instead of cutting into your drip drawing. With your Sharpie, go in and fill in any areas that are showing through with some white. That'll just give this a beautiful, crisp edge once again. Well done, my most amazing artists. I hope you enjoyed learning about the incredible artist Jen Stark as we focused on the dynamics of complementary colors. If you enjoyed part 3 of this series, come back as we explore warm and cool colors and create another drip drawing to add to our growing collection. And always, please consider liking and subscribing, and don't forget to turn on those notifications. I can't wait to create with you again very soon.